Plus, big changes are coming to the Big 12 Conference. After back-and-forth speculation for days, the Texas Longhorns and Oklahoma Sooners making it official, announcing they will be leaving the conference in the next few years. And it's a decision that will have major implications on college football, especially for Kansas schools also in the conference. That's where we start tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brooke Pennington.
And I'm Molly Pat. We're breaking down every angle of the conference changeup as now state lawmakers and university officials are starting to weigh in. We start with KSNT News reporter Noah Oxner, who has been covering this from the very beginning. He joins us live from Manhattan now to break down what's next for K-State and KU. Noah?
Good evening, Brooke and Molly. It is the beginning of what is a rough road ahead for the Big 12 Conference, as the University of Oklahoma and the University of Texas have both jointly announced that they will not be renewing their grants of media rights in 2025. Now, today I talked with Senator Roger Marshall, who told me today is a sad day for college sports. It's now a game of musical conferences. Except when the music stops, two Big 12 schools will have a seat in another conference. OU and Texas are rumored to be headed to the SEC, leaving the 8 other member schools, including K-State and KU, wondering what's next. Senator Roger Marshall says that there could be possible financial implications because of the realignment.
Certainly from a financial standpoint, I think some of the minor sports are going to be definitely impacted by it. That football kind of paves the way for everything. And without Oklahoma and Texas, our top 2 draws for those television crowds in the Big 12, it's going to hurt us.
K-State President Richard Myers and Athletic Director Gene Taylor, in a joint statement released today, said, "With the announcement of 2 of our institutions electing to depart the conference following the 2024-25 season, Kansas State University and the additional 7 members of the Big 12 Conference are eager to collaborate to position ourselves for continued success." And went on to say, "We have terrific leadership at the conference, university, and state board of regents levels, and our fans should know that every effort is being made to put Kansas State and the Big 12 Conference in the best position moving forward." The question now is, where will K-State and KU go? And will it be together? That decision is partly up to the Kansas Board of Regents, who said in a statement, in part, Chancellor Girard and President Myers will seek approval from the board leadership prior to beginning any negotiations, and we will inform the public at the appropriate time of any such request. Senator Marshall hopes the 2 universities will stick together.
Well, keeping them together would, of course, be my first choice. And even in our down years, the KU K-State football game, and I've got degrees from both universities, that football game is still a date that we circle, and many Kansans circle it in the same way in basketball.
Marshall said he also understands that each university has to do what is best for them. In Oklahoma, the news drew sharp criticism from the president of in-state rival Oklahoma State, who tweeted, "It is difficult to understand how an Oklahoma institution of higher education would follow the University of Texas to the detriment of the state of Oklahoma. Nevertheless, we are turning our eyes to the future and what is best for Oklahoma State University." Overall, Senator Marshall told me that even though things are rocky right now, he has high hopes for the future.
I've got full faith and confidence in Kansas State University, the University of Kansas, that they both have excellent reputations and that we'll land someplace even stronger. You wait and see. We'll make the best of this.
So for now, the game of musical conferences continues, but only time will tell where K-State and KU will land in the future. Yeah, a spokesperson for Governor Kelly provided the following statement to KSNT News this evening. Governor Kelly appreciates the Big 12 remaining committed to the continued success, both academically and athletically, for members of the conference. She and her office are in regular communication with KU, KSU, and the Kansas Board of Regents and the Big 12 Conference to ensure our universities and the state of Kansas will be in the best position possible. Now, in all of this, the University of Texas and the University of Oklahoma will be in the Big 12 Conference until 2025. That is when their TV deals expires. So that means the Wildcats and the Jayhawks will be playing them this next season. Live in Manhattan, covering local news that matters. Noah Oxner, KSNT News.
All right, Noah, thank you for breaking all that down for us. A lot of information, a lot of changes coming, of course, and we'll keep asking the Big 12 Conference along with our state's Big 12 schools about plans moving forward. Of course, we'll be sure to update you as soon as we learn more as well.
Yeah, a key thing there, like he mentioned, not till 2025
Yes.
we will notice those changes. But